What it do, Facebook? What is July, not July, but June 28th, Monday, 2021. I'm just tapping in with my folks, getting in my early morning workout. My Black Seminole early morning workout. I was doing the East African workout. I had to switch it over to the Black Seminole workout. But I just want to tap in with my folks, man, talk about the NBA, talk about this past little weekend, and I want to talk about the July 4th. What we doing here? And like my nigga T3 the Polar Bear, let's be clear. But yeah, man, that NBA playoffs, man, that shit been fire, man. You know what I'm saying? That Clippers game. Man, this dude, Paul, I told this dude, George Paul ain't this dude, man. I don't know why we paid him all that money after he broke his leg. I guess they still just be banking on potential. They're dudes that been in the league for a significant amount of time, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't got no ship, it's like they still potential. It's like, come on, man, you've been in the league too long, you should be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be going crazy, missing free throws at the end of the game. Man, it's just... So it's looking like that the Suns supposed to come up out of there. They finna get them up out of here tonight. They finna get the Clippers up out of here tonight. And I like to fight for the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of goons on there. They got a lot of dudes that I like on the low. But the main dude, I love Kawhi Leonard. I wish he was playing. But the main dude that got the ball right now is George Paul, and I can't rock with him, man. Like, he just do a lot of things, but I'm cheering for him. Make me be like, man, like, turn the channel. So, I'm already seeing where that's supposed to go. I was going for the Clippers, but the Suns supposed to get them boys up out of here. And it's looking like, you know what I'm saying, after watching this Bucks and the Hawks, it's like I said, I'm still going for Trae Young and the Hawks. But, whew, this dude, Giannis, whew, that nigga must have heard my blog the other day. He said when I was talking about it, yo, dude just ain't got like the greatest moves. He just ain't got the best finesse moves, where he just gonna cross you or something like that. But he beeline into the goal. And his aggressiveness and his willingness to want to score, that's too much for the Hawks. They can't fade him. It's like, the way I'm looking at it, it seemed like the Bucks put more pressure on the Hawks, even though it seemed like the Hawks got better shooters, but the Bucks is getting better shot attempts. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is that it's easier for Giannis to get his looks off. When Giannis just a beeline to the goal, even though it don't look good all the time, that's a good play in basketball. You want to get as close as you can, go to the goal, and get that ball in the hole. Point blank, that's the whole object of this game. And he doing it. It probably just don't look too good like how we've been seeing Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, Allen Iverson, all the guards, like finesse guards, how they get it in. We want their performance, I want their performance. But then again, I ain't tripping on if you win the game, because if you win the game and you giving it your all and you like really trying to cut off their head, I'm going to give it to you. Like, because they really got to stop you out there. And if they ain't stopping you out there, shit, you better than them. Shit, that's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? So, and this dude, Middleton, man. Whew, this dude, Middleton, is nice. You know what I'm saying? He real nice. And I don't think that the people that they got guarding him, they can't guard him, man. But the Hawks got to play them white boys, though. The Hawks got to play them white boys, which they can shoot. They in there because of the shooting. But they ain't been too wet here lately. You know what I'm saying? Bogdanovich or Bogdan or whatever his name is, he been broke. Now my man Gallinari, he been showing up. And it seemed like they want the ball in his hands more at the end of the game. It seemed like it's Trae Young and him that got the best looks in basketball on their basketball team. Trae Young and Gallinari get the best looks on their own when it comes down to the one-on-one. They get the best looks whenever they getting their shots off. Like Hubbard, he wet, but he just really just a spot up. It looked like he can swerve. It looked like he can, swerve on the court, do his thing, and pull up on the jumper. But I don't think he got the confidence. He's still young. He looked like he can swerve. I seen him do. Got a little quick step, got a little dribble, but he ain't too aggressive with it. I like his little pull up that he be doing on the baseline, but he don't do it a lot. And then Bogdanovic, or whatever his name is, Bogdanovic. I don't know if he trying to. I ain't say he trying to steal the spotlight, but I mean he a hooper, but I don't know if he's still hurt and he just can't perform at his top level. But he trying to perform at the top level, but he giving it his all, but he giving it too much. I feel like he's shooting the ball too much. He need to get the ball to Trae a little bit more. And on that one fast break, I don't know why he didn't get the ball to Trae, but he trying to get himself going. But in the mix of getting himself going, he kind of putting the team behind a little bit because it's kind of like dumb shots. I don't even say dumb shots, but it's bad shots that he's taking. And this dude Middleton is like, yo, I don't know, that second half, that fourth quarter, it just seemed like whenever they was guarding him, he was just like, I'm fixing to do this dude. Like, he can't guard me. He was just like, it wasn't even like it was like crazy suffocating defense. He was just like just taking his time, and then he'll just dribble right past him and pull up or go do the layup. I'm like, dang, like where is... And they was fouling Middleton. I mean, they was fouling Middleton a lot too, and they weren't calling it. So that was kind of funny. But overall, it been some good basketball, man. It been some good basketball. I've been entertained. I've been on the edge of my seats. And I like, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm a basketball fan anyway, so I'm going to tune in anyway. But just to watch the skills on display like that, that's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? I like to see when it comes down to crucial parts of the game, especially at the end, and these just professional, skilled players, what they gonna do, what kind of move he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. But it's looking like it's gonna be the Bucks and the Suns. That's interesting. Phoenix and Milwaukee. That's interesting. So I wouldn't even hate on seeing that one. You know, Chris Paul against Giannis. They both kind of undeserving as far as like the storyline. We've been giving it to Giannis the last 2 or 3 years as far as MVP, defensive player, stuff like that. So when they saying stuff like that, he like the best player. So the best player should be winning. So hopefully he can pull this off. Hopefully Chris Paul can pull it off. Been in the league for a long time, NBA vet. And hopefully he can, get him a ship and have a good performance too. You know, I seen how he was getting down in that last game. He had a lot of key moments. The free throws, he stepped up. When the ball is in his hands, you know what I'm saying? He got his team over the hump. So they got the dub. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So that was a good game. There been some good playoffs, man. There been some good playoffs. Got a chance to get out this past weekend. Monte's birthday on the 26th. My young man turned 11. My young man 11 now, man. When his partners came and spent the night, we went up to the main event. They got to hang out a little bit. A couple of friends and kinfolk came up there and hung out with us. They had a nice little time. When his partners came through, they play all night. Little respectable boy too, man. Kind of like Lil Daddy, man. He can come over anytime, man. So that was cool. I'm just so proud of my son Monte, man. He like my little sleeper, man. He ain't got all the talent in the world, but his heart is all world. You know what I'm saying? His heart is all world. He ain't the fastest, he ain't the strongest, but he gonna get in there. He gonna get in there and compete. And he believe in himself, and he try hard. And I love that. I love to see that. So I can't wait until he start junior high next year. He gonna be up there with Hero. My stepson Chris, he gonna be in high school. So that's crazy. If they were still doing it back how when I was in school, when the 12th grade go down to, they may be able to go to school now with each other. I'm tripping. So whenever they all in high school, Chris will be a senior, Hero will be a sophomore, Monte will be a freshman. Man, that's dope. That's dope right there, man. So all my boys is getting big. Trying to come up, man. I'm trying to stay on them, man, so they can stay down and get their life together, man, whenever they leave the house, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't go through the same obstacles and mistakes that I went through at one time. And hopefully they can have a better life. Got a chance to see my man Buttermac this weekend. He had a little 90s party where he didn't have a party. Mother-in-law had a party, kinfolk. Hello, you doing all right this morning? Yeah, I got to step out, went to a little 90s party. Had on my Charles Woodson throwback from the Michigan. Had it turned around like crisscrossing them. You know what I'm saying? With the baggy pants. Doing my 90s thing. That was cool. I ain't got a chance to see my boy Buddy in so long, though, man. We ain't got a chance to hang out in a long time. It was a good chance. It was a good time to see him, man. He over there doing his thing. Nice crib. Got the TV in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Lit up. Got the little water fountain in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? He looking good over there, man. He over there looking good, man. I like that look, man. It's good to see my dudes out here looking good. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we come from the mud with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we come from the mud. And then I don't see my dude like 5+ years and hang out with him, and I see he's still on top of his game, looking good, stepping out, safe for to start photographing. Got his photography stuff up. So, man, I shout out to Butter Mac. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be Mac Attack Nation. We ain't did no music in a long time, but that's still the guy. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time at his party, man. Shit was cool. He had the live DJ up in there. The lights going, had all the drink. Down there broke my phone and shit. Fucking with the party and shit, turning up. You know, I was on that clear. But I had a good little weekend, man. I got a chance to kind of had a crazy hangover yesterday. So I had to bounce back from that yesterday, watching the games, and it's kind of chilling back. Another thing I want to touch on, how y'all boys feel about July 4th? After all shit been going on, after all this shit been going on, all this black lives matters, all this, black that, you know, we starting to wake up, son. Yes, we fit to celebrate this July 4th. I made a small little comment about celebrating Juneteenth, and you know, nigga used to celebrate the Juneteenth, but a nigga really just didn't know the backstory on it like that. But you know, you hear the story. The main story is, oh yeah, they freed the slaves. Shit, niggas turn up. But it's a whole nother backstory to that I really didn't know. And yeah, like the judge said, man, it is kind of embarrassing, man, on some man shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can just imagine how them niggas was like fucked up living in the world. Like me, like walking right now in the street, white boy come up and be like, nigga, you gonna come work for me? Like, nigga, like, gotta go work. Like, it was crazy times back then, man. Like, crazy. I just can't imagine living in a time like that. Like, it was fight. But is we fit to celebrate the 4th of July after knowing all this and knowing that the 4th of July ain't really got nothing to do with us. I mean, it got something to do with us because we over here, but if we want to go culture, that's like some European trying to get their independence from Britain. I mean, USA trying to get their independence from Britain. And I mean, I guess we Americans, man, I don't know, man. We still trying to figure it out. I guess we all win. I don't know. I don't know. We acting like we all win nowadays. Everybody all cool and tight with each other. You know what I'm saying? Black people ain't tripping with white people. It's certain black people tripping with white people. It's certain white people tripping with black people. So I guess that's how it always been. I don't want to say that the whole majority is finna just turn up on whites or the whole majority finna just turn up on blacks. But you got your particulars that if they catch somebody slipping, yo. Somebody fuck around and get shot up, motherfucker get hung up. So, man, be careful out there in the world fucking with these weirdos out here, man, because you can get caught in a dulo twist. Come across the wrong motherfucker. If you ain't ready, you ain't got your thing on you. And they ready to go. So, I don't know, man, that conversation is deep. You probably have another live for that conversation as far as celebrating Juneteenth and then coming back and celebrating July 4th. Like, they both independence, but it's like for two different situations. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we all cool with each other, and we all fit to be kumbaya. So I guess if we all cool with each other, I guess we gotta celebrate everything with each other. I don't know. Everybody's still trying to figure it out. Everybody living life. You know, there's been a lot of fake shit going on as far as information, as far as them giving the right information out here so niggas can be on point. But you know, we figuring it out, man. We growing up, man. I like the black community is you know, from where we was at. You know, man, I be looking at a lot of old documentaries from where we was at one time. Man, we kind of doing good over here in the United States up to this point as far as majority. We kind of doing a little bit better majority now. One thing I can say is that the brothers, us, you know what I'm saying, we got to step up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, and take it more seriously as far as like being out here, making the right choices, making good choices, to be down for the nigga family and not doing things that can take you away from your family. But even though sometimes you got to get out here and get on the grind and get it, but if we can change things about how we do things, let the youngsters know that, man, they got to go to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at one time I was like, I ain't never working. I'm just going to just do me. Fuck a job. And, you know what I'm saying? That's cool to a certain degree, but you still got to bounce back on some type of professional. That's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So, explain to your kids the professional. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a professional at something, yo. Or they going to be a professional in the streets. And that ain't going to take you to 150, without a whole bunch of stuff you got to do with the courts. So that's just on that, July 4th, Juneteenth, they get kind of deep. I want some people to kind of chime in on that. I might do another live on, probably Friday, since it's going to be coming up to the 4th. Probably do, sound like this whole week. But back to the NBA playoffs. It looks like it's going to be the Suns and Milwaukee Bucks. That'll be a good little game, That'll be some. Who the Suns that guy that can fuck with Giannis, though? Ayton? He athletic, but who gonna guard Lopez? I know they don't think they're gonna put Crowder. I know they don't think they're gonna put Crowder on Giannis. I know they don't think they're gonna put Crowder on Giannis. Man, I don't know who gonna guard Giannis now. Now I'm thinking about the Suns. Because the way he playing right now, man, how he went through that East. Man, it's going to be kind of hard to combat that, man. As far as, like, steady stand up and scoring. Man. But I just want to tap in with my Facebook folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm fixing to get ready. To get ready for work and shit. Look like it's gonna be a good day today. Trying to get it in a little bit. Here soon I'm gonna start jogging. I ain't done no workout in so long. Nigga used to be working out when I was up in Missouri. That's the only time I worked out really though. Up in Springfield. Used to be running like 2 miles every morning. Used to hit the gym 4 times a week. Shit, nigga came back. Nigga went to Langston. Nigga just stopped working out. Nigga fell off. Nigga went to Langston. Nigga fell off. Nigga went to Langston. Nigga started nigga decided to go and get down. But it is what it is. Y'all boys celebrating the 4th of July? Let me know who y'all boys got winning the finals this year. You think the Hawks gonna come back? You think the Clippers gonna come back? Both of them gonna go to the finals? Or you think it's gonna be the Suns and the Bucks? From the last 2 games, it's looking like it's gonna be the Suns and the Bucks. Easy money. But I know them boys gonna have their back against the wall today, the Clippers. They done showed up with their back against the wall, but I think it might be over with for them boys. Yeah, I think it might be over with for them boys tonight, man. I don't think Paul George got the 50 ball in him. If Paul George got a 50 ball in him, you know what I'm saying? They can probably pull it off with their 50 slab. If he ain't got that slab, it's over with for him. Kawhi Leonard gonna have to bring them boys back next year. They got to try it again. I wonder who gonna join them next year. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who gonna join up with the Clippers next year. Wonder who gonna join up with the Lakers next year. Wonder who gonna join up with the 76ers next year. Wonder who gonna join up with Portland next year. Wonder who gonna join up with Boston next year. So it's a lot of little moving pieces on teams that got some players that can go. They got a chance to kind of do something. So I'm gonna be looking out for that. Gonna be looking out for this draft. Hopefully that we can pull a sleeper from overseas, because I don't see nobody from the States that is top 3 in the world worthy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get a Giannis from overseas that ain't nobody really tripping on. If we can, Sam Presti can pull that off. He done pulled off some good draft picks through the past. He done pulled out some bullshit ones. But he did pull off the KD, the Westbrook, and the Harden. ain't pulled nothing else crazy. Reggie Jackson was lightweight cool. But other than that, hopefully that they really been doing their homework on some of these cats and really get us somebody that can really fucking go, man, because we ain't got nobody down here that can go at all. I like SGA, but he can't go. He can't go. He can't go like what we been seeing. He can't go like what we been seeing with Westbrook, KD, and Harden. You know, after they done hit the Ford Center and then put it down the way they put it down, it's hard to come back that performance. It's hard to come back that performance. And hopefully, it's like I say, hopefully they go overseas, get somebody from Africa, the diamond in the rough, get somebody from Yugoslavia, get somebody from Australia, man, get somebody over here that's gonna fucking help us, man. A fucking real fucking killer like Dirk that ain't gonna fucking leave and shit when it fucking get hard. Ain't gonna leave like little old bitch ass nigga. But I just want to tap in with my Facebook folks, man. I hope y'all have a good morning. Hope y'all have a good day. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and stay up, man.